That's the beauty of being organized, is you only have to do it once if you are truly organized, and then you will never have to get organized again. You will be organized, but you will never have to get organized again because you're already going to be organized. So as long as you follow that organization, then you're golden. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Kate. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. If you guys like lifestyle content, get ready with me, makeup, cleaning, organization, things of that nature, what's on my iPhone video, some story times thrown in there, then definitely subscribe to this channel. And yeah, let's get into it. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a favorite apps, what is on my iPhone. I thought this would be a little bit different than a what's on my iPhone video because I do a lot of those, and considering nothing has really changed since my last one, which was filmed just a couple weeks ago, I just thought, why not talk about my favorite apps, the apps that I use on a daily basis, and yeah, just really focus on the things that I use every single day, or I try to use every single day, and I try to be consistent about, because these are the apps that, first of all, bring me something. Second of all, that help me be more productive. And you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I'm all about like productivity and just really getting things done, especially now that I'm a mom. I just need apps to like help me stay on track and keep me accountable, and yeah, just like really focus on what I need to do. So before we get started, definitely let me know your favorite apps, your most used apps, the apps that you cannot live without, down below in the comment section, and let's get into mine. So I'm going to be talking about my iPhone 14 Pro Max. I still use this phone because, first of all, it's the best camera that I have encountered so far. I did test someone's camera the other day who has the 16 Pro. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cute. She was cute, but I still like my 14 Pro Max. I also have 1 terabyte of storage, which honestly, if I didn't have 1 terabyte, like I would have upgraded by now because I'm not like on a plan anymore. The storage aspect is such a big deal to me because I, first of all, have a lot of pictures and videos of my daughter, my dog, Gucci. I also edit on my phone, so I need a lot of storage space and capacity on my phone to like edit and hold videos on there until I post them. So that's the phone that I'm using. Of course, the first app is the calendar app. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is check my calendar and see what I have on my schedule that day, what I have to do, what I have to accomplish. And now with the really cool feature that the reminders app and the calendar app are combined, and you can have your reminders in your calendar, it just makes it so much easier for me to actually see what I need to do in one app instead of going from the reminders app to the calendar app and seeing like, oh yeah, okay, I have to do those things today. I already have them in the calendar, the time I need them done at. So that's the trick. If you want the reminders and the calendar app to be merged, you need to set a reminder with a date and time, and then the reminder will show up in your calendar. I just think that's like a super cool addition that came out in like the latest iOS, I think like iOS 18 or whatever the latest one was. I will link a how I organize my calendar for you guys. I do have a video on that, and yeah, I just find it super helpful. I have this like emoji code that I use, so every entry has like a specific like color code, but it's an emoji, and yeah, it just really helps me to stay organized and productive. Now, of course, the second app I did mention already is the reminders app. I have a few lists on here. So I have the upcoming list, which are things to do in the future. I have the date, I have the time, and I set that for in a month from now, and then it's going to remind me so I never forget. I'm on top of appointments, I'm on top of just like everything I need to do. And then I have the today list, which obviously are things that I need to do today, and I have my shopping list. So this is like groceries, or my latest one is like wallflower plugins from Bath & Body Works. I need to get more of those, so that's on my shopping list. So anything that I have to buy basically goes onto my shopping list, and when I'm about to place like an Amazon order, or if I go to the grocery store or the mall, I have everything in one place, and yeah, I don't forget anything. Notes is another one. Notes is just like, I write so many things in my notes. As soon as a thought pops into my head, I will write it in my notes because I don't want to forget, first of all. Second of all, it's a like safe place for everything to be in one spot, so I don't have like a sticky note here on my desk and then like somewhere else in a notebook like in the kitchen or on the fridge and then another note like, you know, in my room. Everything is in one place. It's on my phone. It's everywhere that I bring my phone, obviously, which is everywhere. And yeah, everything is in one spot. And I also have my notes app organized by emoji, so I will also link another video if you guys are interested in like organizing your notes app, because it can definitely get overwhelming with like just having all these notes about all these different topics, and you're kind of like, what was I talking about that day when I wrote this? And it's just like a one word here and there, and piece it together. Really take the time, which is my suggestion, really take the time to organize yourself. You only have to get organized once. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of being organized, is you only have to do it once. If you are truly organized, you get organized once. You might take like, you know, a few hours to just sit there and like really get organized with like different categories and different titles and subtitles and emojis and colors. Just do it once, and then you will never have to get organized again. You will be organized, but you will never have to get organized again, because you're already going to be organized. So as long as you follow that organization, then you're golden. You know what I mean? Kind of like making a binder, which was my favorite thing to do in school, is like shopping for new school supplies, making your binder. You have like the separation tabs, and you have like each, you know, subject, and you have like the notebook, and you have all this stuff. Get organized once and know like what colors of highlighters mean what. Get organized, and then you just keep being organized. You put the paper at the right place. That's where people get off track with the organization, is once you're like, oh yeah, I'll just do that later. I'll just put this paper here for now, and then I'll do it later. And then it just snowballs and snowballs, and then you have to get organized again, which is harder because now you have more stuff to, you know, get organized with. Take a shot every time I say get organized. That would be my biggest piece of advice when it comes to like organization and planning. So yeah, back to the notes app. Sorry for that tangent, but yeah, notes are definitely one of my top 3 favorite apps. Obviously, I have like a clock, a Google. Those are like the givens. You know, I have to wake up in the morning, so I have, you know, my alarms. I have Google, or well, Chrome, I call it Google, because I look things up all day long. Obviously, pictures, texting app, FaceTime, like obviously those are like also my favorites, but I'm gonna be talking about the ones that like I use the most, that I literally could not live without. Like, I check these apps every single day, and I keep up with these apps. And if you guys want, I just thought of this, but if you guys want like specific categories, like apps I can't live without like as a content creator, or apps I can't live without as a mom, or things like specific like editions of this segment, if you will, definitely let me know, because I would be happy to do those. The next one obviously is Instagram. Like, that's just a given. I mean, yeah. Like, let's be honest, it's 2025. If you were not on Instagram, I don't know where you are, girl. Are you still on Facebook? If you guys are not following me on there, first of all, what are you doing? I thought we were friends. Second of all, definitely follow me on there, because yeah, I post a lot on Instagram, mostly in stories. It takes me a lot to post like on my actual feed, and I'm trying to be better. I'm actually trying to post a lot more reels lately. I've been like on that reel game. Yeah, I've been posting a lot more TikToks as well. I'm really trying, you guys. I'm trying to like, it's just so hard as a content creator to like have like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, like this, that, the other thing. It's like, where do I put most of my energy into? Obviously, YouTube is like my child, you know. I love posting YouTube videos and creating content for that. But once you're creating content for like short form, you know, it's like a whole new setup, and a whole new, for me, it's a whole new camera and a whole new like editing software. Like, it's just, there's a lot going on. So yeah, I'm trying to be better at that, and that was one of my goals for this year. So anyways, back to Instagram. If you guys are want to follow me on Instagram, feel free. It's free. Also YouTube, of course. So I check my YouTube every single day. I watch YouTube pretty much every single day, even if it's just on in the background while I'm like cleaning or cooking or whatever. I do, for the most part, go on YouTube like every single day. I also fall asleep to videos playing. Another app I can't live without, because I literally check this every single day, is the YouTube Studio app. So this is for content creators on YouTube. So this tells you like all the analytics and all the stats, and like I can see what percentage of you guys watch me that are subscribed, that are not subscribed, where you guys live. Actually, a fun fact, my most viewed like audience is from the States, and I'm in Canada, and number 2 is Canada, and I'm like, oh, I have more American viewers than Canadians. That's cute. Yeah, there's just like so many stats. I can see like your guys' age. I can see like just so many things, and I really appreciate that about like being a content creator. Is just so, it is like really cool because you it's like I'm getting to know you guys through these analytics and through these stats, and I get to know what you guys like in terms of my videos, and yeah, what I can post more for you guys, if that makes sense. Pinterest, top tier. I love Pinterest. I feel like Pinterest now though has a lot more ads, and it's really annoying because I'll click on something and then all of a sudden I'm on Temu or I'm on Etsy or something, and it's like, I just thought this was a regular picture. But I do love Pinterest. I get so much inspo from Pinterest. Like these nails, you guys, I got these nails done yesterday. Are these not the cutest nails? It's something I've never done before, something very different. Almond shape. Usually I'm a short square French girly, like a white French tip. But yeah, I saw this on Pinterest and I was like, yeah girl, we're gonna try something different. 2025, new year, new me. You feel me? Yeah, I got these on Pinterest and now I have them. But I get so many things from Pinterest. Like honestly, the recipes, I don't really cook like that, but if I want like a good recipe, Pinterest. If I want a cute outfit, Pinterest. If I want cute hairstyle, cute makeup, like inspo, Pinterest. Another one I check all the time is my bank. So this one is like pretty self-explanatory. I do have a like budgeting type of video that I will link for you guys if you're interested. I used to make more budgeting and financial videos. I kind of stopped that for some reason, but if you guys are interested in like knowing more about that kind of stuff, I would be happy to do that. And yeah, I definitely check my bank every single day. It's just really important to stay on top of these things because again, being productive and getting things done is also like facing your reality. So if you are like not going on the bank app and like avoiding it because you think, you know, like you're gonna see how much you spent on your credit card or whatever fear you have. I've been watching so many videos lately on like, there's a guy, what's his name? I think his name is David something. Anyways, he does these like budgeting videos. So people call him when they're in like $100,000 of debt, and he will like break down their budget. Like, what are you spending your money on? How much debt is like, you know, student loan, blah, 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 blah. And it's just so eye-opening to see how other people live because like finances are kind of taboo, you know? Like we don't really talk about those topics. Like we don't talk about like how much we make pretty like frequently. We don't talk about, you know, like our budget or how much, you know, things, we know how much things cost and we talk about that, but day to day, like it's just crazy to me to actually hear how many people live in like credit card debt and all these things, and like young people too, like early 20s people I hear like on YouTube, they're literally, or on TikTok, they're talking about it like, I'm, you know, $20,000 in debt in my credit card because I'm shopping and I was scared to look at my balance, so I never went on my bank and I just kept spending. Like, oh my god, that gives me so much anxiety. And I just, to not get into that situation, I know it sucks, but you have to face those things. And I've definitely been there too, like, oh, I don't want to, you know, see how much I spent, you know, in the last week, whatever. Like, you have to see that, or it will just snowball out of control. And it's just so important to address these issues. So I go on my bank every single day. And it's not like when I wake up in the morning at 8 a.m. I go on my, it's just like I just check on my balances every day. I know how much I have, my credit cards, stuff like that. And it just holds me accountable. It keeps me updated on the things. And it also prevents you from like getting scammed. Because if you wake up one day and you know, lost all your money last night and you don't check your bank and you don't know about it, all of a sudden, you know, it like you know, you don't even know you got scammed. Like, to be on top of it is just a really, really good tip. And that's just, it holds me accountable. I know how much money I have, I know how much money I can spend, and I'm just, you know, living my best life after that. Obviously TikTok is another app, so I'm trying to use TikTok less as a user and more as a creator because it's so addictive. Oh my god, I will go on TikTok for like 10 minutes and it's been 4 hours. I blink and it's been 4 hours and I'm like, how did I get here? How did I get here? I don't know if it's like banned yet in the States or what's happening with that, but yeah, TikTok, if you guys want to follow me on there, I am trying to be better as a creator. It's the same handle. It's actually AK, link down below. But yeah, I'm trying to live without it, but it's hard, girl, it's hard. Now music, top tier, top tier. Let me know also if you guys are Apple Music or Spotify people. I, to my core, am a Apple Music girl. I don't think I've ever had a Spotify, to be honest, like, ever. I am an Apple Music girl. Should I switch? Is it better on Spotify? I don't know. I feel like it's like that Kendrick and Drake beef. It's like you're either on one side or you're on the other side. You know what I mean? So like Apple Music, Spotify. Yeah, Apple Music to my core. Yeah, music I have on every single day. And you know what's so funny too is like I played so much. I play music all the time, like all the time. And every time I drive, I'm like blasting music. Like my whole life, I've just been like that. And when I was pregnant, I played music all the time. And my daughter loves music. Like she will literally open her eyes in the morning, and this is her sign. We're teaching her like baby sign language basically, so we know like what she is talking about before she starts talking. So like when she's hungry, she'll do this, and like when she's done, she'll throw her hands up in the air. Like we kind of understand her more now because of this baby sign language. The first thing she does in the morning when she opens her eyes is this, which is her sign for music, because when she dances, she does this. It's the cutest thing, but she loves music. And I just think that's so cool. Like she, you know, obviously she took that from us. So yeah, it's really sweet. And then we're gonna shopping. I don't need those to live. Like obviously I need to buy things to live, but I don't need those every single day. So I'm gonna skip over those ones. And we're gonna go straight into the self-care, because honestly this is such an important folder that I have. So I have my scale app. I don't go on the scale every day just because I don't want to obsess over that number, but I do hold myself accountable, as in I go on the scale maybe every few days just to see, just so that, you know, one day I don't wake up and I gained 100 pounds, because that has happened to me before. I was in a relationship for like a year and a half, and all of a sudden I woke up one day and I had gained so much weight because I wasn't holding myself accountable. And it's just a means to like just kind of ground myself and see the reality. Because also, and this is a whole new conversation for like another video, but with body dysmorphia, I know a lot, or dysphoria, I think is like gender dysphoria. Body dysmorphia is when you think it looks different than it does. I think that's the right word. You will not see the reality in the mirror. So it just holds me accountable to know how much I actually weigh versus what I see in the mirror, if that makes sense. I'm trying to be more open and vulnerable with you guys about like eating stuff and recovery aspects of my life. And that's definitely one that has been present in my entire life. So just to like see the number on the scale, to kind of ground myself and get back into reality is helpful for me. But I try not to go on it every single day because it can definitely get obsessive. So I do have that one in my self-care folder. Obviously the period tracker app, you know, stuff like that. Fitness app, I wear my Apple Watch every single day. I'm literally wearing it right now, and that tracks my progress. With the snow, I haven't been running or anything. I used to run like in the summer. I will get back into running once the snow melts. But yeah, I do go on that one every single day. And then the meditation, journaling, books aspect of my life, I do like the virtual books. I don't have any physical books. I like the virtual. You can take it to go, and it's a lot easier for me. But I'm not as consistent as I would like to be. And that goes for journaling as well. So I have journals. I like to journal physically when I journal, but I know that the iPhone comes with this journaling app, which is great. You know, it's a great way to actually start journaling, and it's also easy because you obviously have your phone everywhere you go, and you can take pictures and add them here, and like, oh, I had a great day at the park, blah 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 blah, and just, you know, write about your day or whatever you want to write about. But it's on your phone, and that's really accessible, and it's really nice. So if you are looking to get into like journaling, self-care, you know, things like that, there are so many apps on the iPhone. Like these are just the apps that like the iPhone came with basically. That I use. There are so many other ones out there though, like, you know, there's like habit tracker apps and things of that nature. So if you guys do any of those apps, definitely let me know. Recommend some apps to me. Like, please let me know what you guys are using, what you guys can't live without. I'm trying to think of like any other ones that are like absolute dire to me, but those are the apps that I definitely need to stay on top of every single day to be more productive and be more like take care of myself, and not just physically, like take care of myself internally, mentally, spiritually, like, you know, just take care of me as a whole person. Those are the apps that I need on a daily basis. And yeah, also like, not that I need social media, I'm just thinking like I don't need Instagram to survive, but that's also like a business, right? Like I make money from social media. So if I wasn't a content creator, I would not need those apps. Like I not need those apps, but I wouldn't use those apps daily like I do. However, because I create content and I make money from them, it is important for me to stay on top of those apps. Also to like see the new trends, right? Like I can't be just like clueless to the trends that are happening on social media if I'm gonna post content for people on social media to watch, right? Like I have to kind of be in the know. So that's on the social media aspect. But yeah, let me know what apps you guys, you know, can't live without. And also let me know if you like turn your phone off at night. I'm trying to be better about that, to just disconnect completely and take, you know, breaks from my phone and not be so like like this thing is glued to my hand. It was so funny. I was at my friend's birthday the other day and we were literally comparing our hands because we all have this like dip in our pinky because of holding our phone. Like our body is literally adapting to our phone addiction. Like that's crazy. So yeah, let me know if you guys are like turning off your phone at night, which is definitely something that is helpful and it's good for you to do. It's not good apparently to have that like blue light before you go to bed and all these other things. So I'd love to hear your routines, your habits, the apps that you guys can't live without. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Definitely subscribe to this channel if you like these types of videos or the other ones I mentioned at the beginning of the video. All of my links are down below. I have my Amazon storefront, I have my socials, I have a bunch of discount codes for you guys. And if nobody has told you today, I love you, you are valued, and please be kind to yourselves. Bye guys.